Good morning, winners. Welcome to Terry's Tips. So listen, today's video is something that a ton of you have been asking me about. So here it is. First time home buyer programs, guys. Yes, y'all. Go get a notebook and go get a pen. And before you think, okay, I've already bought a home, this video isn't for me, stop. Because I'm going to outline what a first-time home buyer is, and there are some loopholes. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what is a first-time home buyer, what are the benefits of first-time home buying programs, and then I'm going to outline some of the well-known national programs. Disclaimer, regulations, guidelines change, okay? So I'm giving you the information, the high-level, top-level information for the most popular home buying programs, first-time home buyer programs right now, okay? But as always, when you're getting ready to kind of go and purchase your first home, check with your realtors, update, look at information for your actual state, okay? But a lot of this information really has stayed the same for a very, very, very long time. But I still want to put the disclaimer in there. And if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Terry. I am a self-employed entrepreneur, investor, YouTuber, mother. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I upload brand new videos about personal credit, business credit, real estate, investing, entrepreneurship. I would love for you to be a subscriber. Hit that notification button. That way you know when I upload new videos, and let me know if this information is helpful for you guys. And I will do my nugget at the end. So let's jump right into it. So first, what is a first-time home buyer? So obviously, you know, if you've never, ever purchased a house before, never had a mortgage in your name, you are considered a first-time home buyer. However, there are loopholes, guys. So sometimes you can also be considered a first-time home buyer if you are a newly single parent after you've actually owned a house previously with the spouse. Did y'all hear me? A newly single parent after you previously only had purchased a house with a spouse. Another loophole is if you have not owned a home in the last 3 years. Guys, some of you guys qualify for these amazing first-time home buyer programs and you didn't even know. And guess what? I just did a video on house hacking and I explained what house hacking was, how it was a real estate strategy, and how you can even house hack with single family homes. Guys, I will link that video. You can use these first-time home buyer programs and then house hack. Yes, y'all, that's why I'm doing this video. So some of you guys have a huge opportunity to kind of start real estate investing, have low down payment money, and you don't even know. So some of those are the reason why are the kind of guidelines for first-time home buyers. Double check. Everybody's personal situation is a little bit different. You know, sometimes there are little nuances to your specific situation. So you're asking your realtor, you're asking your broker, you're actually talking to them about before you actually go into the first-time home buyer programs. They can make sure that you qualify. Now, some of the benefits of first-time home buyer programs, guys, there are a ton. Number one, first-time home buyer programs help you qualify to buy a home. They help you for the mortgages. Another thing is they make it super affordable, guys. One of the very biggest barriers to home ownership is the cost, is all the fees. So first-time home buyer programs make it more affordable for people to buy houses. They even help with the neighborhood, with bringing home ownership, homeowners to the actual neighborhoods. And for the down payment assistance, like for the affordability, guys, for first-time home buyers programs, and there's various programs, okay, and they do various things. Again, I'm going to outline some of the programs on the national level that are actually kind of more widely known and well used. But this is where some of the programs help with down payment. Some programs help with closing costs. Some programs help with having like really low interest rates. They help with having a fixed rate. So the first-time home buyer programs have a ton of benefits, and they help you in various ways depending on the program that you use and the program that you qualify for, okay? A ton of benefits. So now let's jump into some of the top programs. Guys, get a notebook, get a pen. Get a notebook, get a pen, and then I'm going to link a bunch of websites in the description. Give me a minute to kind of get all the websites and throw them in there to help you with some of the programs. But again, check with your realtor and your broker in your state for your specific situation. All right, so number one is FHA. FHA programs are like the go-to for first-time home buyers. That's Federal Housing Administration, okay? And in general, like there's a really low credit score. Now, pre-COVID, okay, you could even go down to a 580 credit score, a 620 credit score. But however, what is our channel about? The big money, wealth building, legacy. You really want to aim for a 640 and above to have the most options, okay? Aim for a 640 and above. But FHA is a first-time home buyer program at a national level. Federal Housing Administration. Low credit score, low down payment, okay? The next one is VA loans. So if you are a vet, sometimes if you are a spouse of a vet, sometimes if you are a child of a vet, it really just depends on what they actually like, kind of the criteria. So ask, okay? And the VA programs are amazing because a lot of them have zero down, guys. This is where if you're house hacking, you qualify, you still have to have your credit qualified, guys. You still have to have verifiable income and you still have to have the credit, okay? Then you qualify for the actual loan. You can put zero down and a house hack and like literally build a real estate empire by making one smart decision. So if you have a military background, if you previously had a background, if you had a spouse that had a background, ask and see if you qualify. It's an amazing way to become a first-time home buyer. And if you want to become an investor, if you want to start your real estate investing, house hack, okay? Got it good. The next one is USDA. And I wrote some of these down to make sure I didn't forget. So that's the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Disclaimer, guys, you don't have to live on a farm. Like, that is a misconception. You do not have to live on a farm to actually qualify for a USDA loan. Now, it is specifically for properties in rural areas, but nobody said you have to live on a farm, okay? So make sure you ask what is a rural area in your kind of state, in your county, because you'd be surprised if you qualify for a USDA loan. Sometimes that is also zero down, low credit scores. I apologize. I don't know what it is with my timing, but they are picking up trash. Why did I pick Tuesday? And Tuesday is like trash day. I apologize, guys, if there's a little bit of background noise. They're picking up my trash. What are you gonna do? My channel is real. It's transparent. I recorded it this morning. All right, so USDA loans specifically for rural areas, but make sure you ask about what qualifies, because you'd be surprised what qualifies as rural, and you may luck up and get an amazing loan, an amazing program, and have zero down, okay? The next one is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Write that down. I'm going to lump them together. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, okay? And those are conventional loans. These are private. These are companies that are kind of backed by the government, okay? Government sanctioned, and they actually will also have like low down payment, usually like down to like 3%, okay? Conventional loans, you must still qualify with your credit, but 3% down, okay? That's amazing. Now, it's not the same. FHA is Federal Housing Administration, and then you have Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac over here. But Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are government sanctioned, and they are like first-time home buyer programs. So look at all the different nuances and see which one you actually qualify for, and then use it, guys. There are a ton of resources out here to help you build your legacy and to build your wealth. And the next one, guys, it used to be called something different. Good Neighbor Next Door. It used to be called Teacher Next Door. Guys, write this down because I talk to a ton of you, and I have a bunch of teachers, law enforcement, firefighters. So now it's called Good Neighbor Next Door, and it has expanded. This is where it's specifically for people in a specific profession. Teachers, law enforcement, firefighters, medical responders. And guys, that medical technician, medical responders, that can be kind of broad. So find out for your state, ask your realtor, ask your broker if your profession qualifies, if you're in the medical field. This is where, again, it's a first-time home buyer program. It helps you with down payment. It helps you with qualifying. It helps you for little money down, sometimes no money down. Amazing. There is a ton of help out here for you guys. And then lastly, there's various programs that are on the state and county level. state and county level. So guys, I'm in like the Philadelphia area, and we had a bunch of different programs. We had a bunch of different grants. We just recently had a $10,000 home buying program. A ton of my actual clients use the program. A ton of people tied to my realtors use the program. It was, did you hear me? $10,000. Like, we literally had people buying houses for like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and literally changing their life. So there are different programs based on the state that you're in also, and then even based on the county. Action item. Pick maybe 3 zip codes in your area that you wouldn't mind buying a property in, and Google it. Say, first time home buying program for such and such county. First time home buying program for Pennsylvania. First time home buying program for New York. First time home buying program for Texas. Because obviously in this video, I can't outline all states and all counties, but there are other programs on the state level and county level. Guys, do your research, start digging. There is tons. Like, literally, I had people get between $6,000, $7,000, $10,000. Sometimes you can even lump together grants. You had a $10,000 grant, and then you went to a class and you got a certificate and they gave you $1,000. Like, people have gotten really, really creative. The only thing you need to do is make sure you have verifiable income, a full-time job. Make sure that you have your taxes done, your bank statements, your pay stubs. And I always say, still, you want to save some down payment money, because some money may come out of your pocket. You may have to still have your earnest money. Like, your earnest money is like your down, like almost like your deposit when you want to actually put in an offer on a house. You may still have to pay for an inspection. Sometimes the appraisal fee, even if the bank pays for it, it will come out of your closing costs. And just for yourself, guys, it's amazing if you save up at least $5,000 or so and you move into a house, and say you qualify one of these amazing programs, VA, where it's zero down, or for, USDA, where you don't have to put anything down. And then you actually have $5,000 reserve, okay? So you have maybe 2 or 3 months of your mortgage payment in the bank. I don't want you to be home poor, okay? So this is where COVID-19 what happened. A bunch of financial, emotional, physical, spiritual distress. Have 2 or 3 or 4 months of your mortgage payment in the bank just for you. That way, if anything happens, anything at all, mentally, physically, health-wise, with your job, you don't ruin your credit. You don't lose your house. You've done all this hard work to qualify for the mortgage. We want you to keep your house. Part 1 is getting the house. Part 2 is keeping the house. I don't want you to do all this work and be in foreclosure in 3 years. So for yourself, work on saving up down payment money anyway, just so you can get into the habit of saving money, the habit of having a certain amount per month, so you can be financially stable as you go into the home buying process and as you start your real estate investing. Got it good. All right, so let's recap. I talked about what qualifies as a first-time home buyer. I talked about benefits of the first-time home buying programs. And I talked about at a national level, FHA, VA, USDA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Good Neighbor Next Door, and also gave you guys a tip to search for your state and search for your county and see what additional programs are available specifically for you. I hope that was helpful. There is literally no reason why all of you should not be building your net worth. I'll link that video too, because your net worth is the indicator of your financial stability, and we're building legacy for our children, our children's children, our great-grandchildren, our sisters and brothers, our nieces and nephews, for our family, for our legacy. Amen? And real quick, for my tip, guys, this one is personal, okay? Honestly, they all are personal. You guys think I'm so great with these like nuggets. These nuggets, I'm talking to myself. And I want to talk about when you stumble. Guys, we all fall down. We all set goals. We all set, have objectives. We all say we're going to do better. And something, someone, some situation, it can be mental, it can be spiritual, it can be health, it can be financial. Something happens and we get off track. Something happens and we take a step back. Something happens and we don't do what we say we're going to do. Number 1, always get back up. Always get back up. If you fall down 10 times, get back up 11. You fall down 20 times, get back 21. You fall down 50 times, get back 51. every single time. Your rebound, your success, your testimony, your journey is on the comeback. Everybody loves a great comeback. I want you, king, you, queen, to be the comeback champion, okay? Let your story be a testimony that, yes, I set a goal and something happened. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe you had, went through depression. Maybe you were impacted with health issues, whatever it is. And your goal doesn't have to be financial. Your goal could be with relationships, with health, with your weight, with your finances, with your kids, with your family, whatever your goal is. Something happened and you fell down. Get back up. Snap out of it, okay? Snap out of it, regroup, find out why did you get off track, fix that problem, and then get back up and go that much harder, because the devil tried to destroy you, but he's not winning today. Amen? We are kings and queens, and we always come back. Get back up. That's my nugget for you today. We all fall down. Get back up. Okay? Got it good. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Like, share, comment, share. Send my channel to 10 people who want to buy homes, who want to be investors, who need to hear this nugget, and have a super amazing day on purpose.